We're at wrestling camp, finishing up 64 days straight. We don't have a break, but we are taking a little trip to the mailbox here to see what came in. Here's advice for what sort of statistics you should keep. Not just win-loss record. I know a coach, he has a real good one. He calls it wins to the middle, because he wants his kids to hustle to the middle like the college men do. So, that's pretty cool, because the kids who struggle to win a lot of matches, or that's some way they can have success, because they might be 100-0 for wins to the middle. And just that hustle is important, because it makes you feel good about yourself. And when you feel good about yourself, that helps your confidence, that helps you to win more matches. It's all a spark or a catalyst, right? Also, whenever you hustle to the middle, it allows you to keep your brain turned off, so that you're not dwelling on things like, it's good to glance at the score, but sometimes kids dwell on these things. So keeping a good higher pace and getting reset quickly like the college guys do, that's another reason that helps. But other stats I like to look at are simply this. Okay, how many times did I get away in the second period? Or maybe it could be the third period, right? And then you look at how many times did I get away in 40 seconds or less? Then you look at another column. When I get away, how many times did I turn around and get a takedown? So now I'm having 3-point periods. So you say, man, I got away all my matches. Out of 50 matches last year, I got away 38 times. That's good, but I always got away at the buzzer. And I only got a 3-point, I followed that escape up with a takedown only 6 times. Well, that's an area you can work on. So now you're trying to learn how to get away quicker and how to turn that second period into a 3-point period. Now next year you said, well, I got away in 42% of my matches at the 40-second marker or sooner, and 38% of the time or 55% of the time I followed that up with a takedown. Well, now you just entered a new category of becoming a more elite wrestler, right? I think sometimes we don't look at these statistics that are so important. Also look at how many takedowns you had given up, but then you want to look at how many takedowns did I give up from reaching, how many takedowns did I give up from my attacks. So you say, I took, if you take a lot of leg attacks and you're getting taken down off of your leg attacks 15% of the time, you need to probably slow down, have a better level change, probably a better setup, and you might want to work on getting shoulder deep on the leg attacks. You want to have a deep right knee, because a lot of kids don't have a deep right knee when they attack the legs, or when their opponent sprawls, they don't kind of cut the corner there and get a deep right knee. Who knows? Those are some ideas, right? But when you look at how many times you're getting scored on off of your shots, and then the position you're in when you're getting taken down. Now, sure, these might not be a good stat for a first-year high school kid. He's just figuring out how to do a drop step still. Don't worry about it. A PB wrestler who's, just a good local scrapper, probably not really worth worrying about. But the kids who train year-round, who are really seasoned youth, middle school, and high school kids, these are some statistics you definitely want to look at, right? Because we call those 4-point takedowns. If I'm in deep on your legs and I should get a takedown, but you get one on me, take 2 from me, give it to you. That's a 4-point takedown. Speaking of 4-point takedowns, remember the first takedown of the match was worth 4 points. Assuming someone's going to get it, and in high school and kids wrestling, they almost always do. So, if you beat me 5-1, and we have a rematch tomorrow, and I get the first takedown instead of you, now it's a 3-3 match. So yes, the first takedown of a match is worth 4 points. So you start looking at those kind of things too, right? But that's probably a different video we could go into. As far as statistics though, look at some of those statistics, and I think what happens is you start to pinpoint strengths and weaknesses, right? How many escapes did you get? Good. Now, how many times did you get to your feet? Well, I got to my feet 900 times, and I only got 50 escapes. That's not very good. But if you got to your feet 64 times and you got 50 escapes, that's good. So there's not much improvement you can make there. So there's some tips. Good luck. Here's the gym. We've got 17,000 square foot here, 10 acres behind us, 30 minutes from St. Louis. Kids flew in from Japan. They flew into the camp, went to the camp, flew out. Awesome young guys. Kids here from California, Vermont, New Mexico. I'm in all corners of the map. We're averaging 123 wrestlers a day, every day, for 66 days straight. So if you had interest in come and check us out, we'd love to have you. PurlerWrestling.com. Right there. Good luck.